Good morning, good afternoon and good evening from wherever you are watching from. Welcome to Positive Brit Reviews. In this episode, I'll be giving my spoiler-free SpiderMan Far From Home review. Now, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, massive Marvel fan. I saw the film last night. I thought it was truly epic. And that's not to say that if you are not a fan or a huge fan, you won't love it, because you will. It is a truly fantastic film. Really, really epic. Everything about it, from the directing, the acting, you know, the characters in it, you know, the ups, the downs, everything in it, you know, was, I think, really fantastic. Now, I've heard people saying that they think that Homecoming is a better Spider-Man film. And I think, yes, don't get me wrong, I love Homecoming. It is a great film. I think a lot of people see Homecoming as an origin tale, even though it's not an origin tale. And I think because in Homecoming you're looking at a new Peter Parker who you only saw briefly in Civil War. You're looking at a new Peter Parker and a new Spider-Man, a new suit, you know. And I think it's kind of, you're getting to know Peter Parker all over again, and him becoming the man that he needs to be in order to do the things he needs to do. And I think with Far From Home, you already know all that. The backstory is already there, and I think that you're kind of off and running with it, and that's fine. And you're off on the next adventure. I think a lot of people like the getting to know you side of Spider-Man and the kind of friendly neighborhood Spider-Man element of it. Homecoming. Again, I'm a massive fan. I like both. I think they're both fantastic films. They both have their ups, their downs. Both have their merits. I mean, I love the new suit from Homecoming. However, obviously, the new suit, obviously we're seeing the Iron Spider suit, we're seeing three suits in fact in Far From Home. We're seeing the Iron Spider suit, which we saw in Endgame and in Infinity War. We are seeing the Stealth suit, and we are seeing the, I guess, Stark suit 2.0, all of which are fantastic, and plenty, you know, they all get their own sort of equal amount of screen time, you know. And again, can't talk about suits, I'm not talking about our new character, Quentin Beck, aka Mysterio, who again played fantastically by Jake Gyllenhaal. Really brought Beck alive. You know, having the first time seeing Beck in a kind of in a big movie like this, and seeing Mysterio in any movie like this, his suit is exceptionally brilliant, and it is everything that you expect to see from a Mysterio suit, from the helmet or fishbowl, you know, to the fact that, you know, to the smokeful element of that, to the kind of the green suit, and also his abilities, his powers, you know, how they've done that with the special effects, and how that, I guess, links into the film and links into the story more than you know. You know, again, I'm not giving anything away here. Just really brilliant, you know, truly a great character to have, and, you know, the suit and the costume for it are brilliant. You know, fantastic to see other returning characters. You know, Jon Favreau as Happy Hogan. Haven't seen him since like Iron Man 3, or maybe the event. Oh no, we saw him in Spider-Man Homecoming. It was the last time we saw him. So he does seem like he's kind of taken on a new role, being Spider-Man's right-hand man, I suppose. You know, but great to see him coming back. Great to see Nick Fury again, and some of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You know, all in all, a truly fantastic cast. You know, there are funny moments. You know, there are funny moments in Far From Home. There are not so funny moments in Far From Home, and I think it's, you know, I guess it's a learning experience. I guess you get to go on a learning experience with the characters. You know, they're all, you know, as far as like a young Peter Parker is concerned, is learning how to be the man he needs to be. I will say that if you haven't seen Endgame, must see Endgame first before seeing Far From Home. The elements of Endgame transition themselves into Far From Home and do go all the way through the movie. If you haven't seen Endgame, you will ruin. If you haven't seen Endgame and seen Far From Home first, you will ruin it for yourself. Just trust me on that. Again, I'm not giving anything away at all, but you really will ruin it for yourself. I think, you know, there's elements of Endgame that do feature in, and they feature heavily in Far From Home. Getting on to the credit scenes, everyone loves the credit scene, and we expect them from Marvel these days. There are 2 post-credit scenes. The first one is, I guess, quite a nice little cutie scene. It's quite nice to see. It could have just been on the, I mean, you could almost expect to see it at the end of the movie, but it's nice to see it as an extra scene. As far as the second post-credit scene goes, you know, if you haven't seen Captain Marvel, obviously, who also features heavily in Endgame, then I would advise you to see Captain Marvel first before seeing Far From Home. The second post-credit scene will make no sense to you if you haven't seen Captain Marvel. That's not to say you can't see it, and obviously I'm not the person saying like, oh, don't see it because you can't see this because you won't understand the scene. You know, that's your choice ultimately. But you know, the scene won't make any sense. There'll be some serious holes in what's going on, and it's a lot funnier from the point of that. If you've seen Captain Marvel, can understand the reference of it. But I say, if you've seen the film, you know, let me know what you think in the comments. I said I loved it, but I'm a huge Marvel fan. Maybe you're not a huge Marvel fan. Maybe you thought Homecoming was a better film. Maybe you don't like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. You don't like the way they portrayed Mysterio. You know, if you haven't seen it, you know, let me know when you might go and watch it. You think you might not watch it if it's something that's not, you know, going to be for you. You know, so let me know in the comments. I'm always interested to hear what other people think. These are just my reviews. This is my review. This is my points of view. I loved it, but obviously you might not have. You know, what do you think of the suits? Do you think they're all fantastic? I think they are. But again, what's your favourite suit? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for spending the time with me today, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks very much.